Innovation Resource Center is our design of how to deliver assistance and services to a civil society sector that may wish to use technology but doesn't necessarily have the expertise or the skills. The IRC and its processes have been designed as a response to that need to move the CSOs on one side and the technology and service providers on the other side into a more common space.
Innovation culture in Cambodia is really new. Not many projects address that problem. They don't have more idea about what technology can do, how they can help society with technology.
We all have these great ideas about how we're going to change the world, but the reality is only 10% of these ideas actually work. So the challenge for us is trying to understand how we get to that 10% as cost effectively as possible. And that's how we kind of got to this 5D design process. It's an innovation because we're taking a slightly different approach to how we apply technology, and that it's quite heavily centered around design and thinking about how design can impact the creation of technology.
In development, design is never really used. It's kind of forgotten about. So how humans actually interact with something. Development Innovations Lab will help for people to understand how to use design to actually create products that people want.
And I do think that a project that is meant to improve or to contribute to development have a lot to do, even though it's a technology project, has a lot to do with design, because design is not just how it looks, but how it operates and how it's benefiting other people, so about the use, right? And I do want to see more of that designing, innovation design element in more of the work that I do. So when I first heard about development innovation, I was very keen to then connect my team.
What I'm seeing in the last month, I'm seeing all these technologies, I'm seeing all these CSOs coming through the development innovations and starting to think in a different way. They have come into the process of the 5D lab, and they have started realizing the value of it. They are learning to think better. They are learning about innovation, they are learning about design, and they're incorporating these in the way of thinking.
There's a specific process that you guys use, which is the user-centered design, and I think that's really helped us to kind of put ourselves in the shoes of the teachers, the students, and the general public that would be using our app. And with this specific project, we're focused on access and quality of education. So various different resources, so video content, audio content, and other documentary content. When you're trying to innovate, when you're trying to come up with creative ideas, obviously there's a level of risk involved in it, there's a level of experimentation, but I think you really want to get some of the experimentation out before you roll out.
By working with the development innovation, we are exposed to the meaningful process, how to address technology in our existing program, in finding way to automate reading benchmark and digitize through DI support. We developed a prototype for an app, which is the first education app in Cambodia.
I think in the case of this project, a number of things came together at the same time. The evolving technology sector in Cambodia, the amazing demographic balance in this country where the youth under 30 are such a huge percentage of the population, increasing uptake of social media and connectivity, and that's a lesson that many of the CSOs have observed, and therefore there's been ongoing interest in, all right, we saw technology in action there, how can we use it now?
I think it's exactly the kind of initiative that Cambodia needed. There are a lot of initiatives, there are a lot of stakeholders, there are a lot of talents, but there is no one entity that would gather everyone. Development innovations allow this.
We firmly believe that our role is to help animate that community and create a sustainable market for innovation here.
And this kind of project is designed to create success story that can inspire a whole next generation to come up with idea, with innovation idea, and create a big impact to the local community.